What was Coach Stoops' reaction when you told him you were coming back?
He was really excited. I told him. He was just jumping for joy, really.
Did
It's
you
like,
tell him in person?
I told him over the phone when I was in Cincinnati. So yeah.
What grade did you get from NFL teams? Where did they tell you you expected to go if you did get?
I mean, it was around like third round, fourth round, just all over the place, really. So when they said stuff like that, and I was just like, nah, I need to get something like accurate, like real accurate. So that's one of the other reasons why I came back.
What were some of the things that they said you needed to improve on to improve your shot?
Uh, you know, same thing. I think also like my tackling. They improve my tackling. I have a lot of tackles. I feel like I get more. I miss a lot of tackles and just more open space. And also get my body in shape. Get more physical, more lean, and more muscular. So all that.
Josh said you and him talked for hours kind of about your separate decisions. What were those conversations like?
Uh, I talked to him over a month ago. Basically, when we decided that we was getting looked at for the draft and stuff like that. So me and him both sit down and talk over the phone, in person, whatever, and we just talked about what we're gonna do and stuff like that. And then when it came down to it, like after the bowl game, he had told me like, I think I'm about to make my decision. I'm like, well, I'm not ready yet. You feel me? So, and we just all discussed like that. And then he told me about 2-3 days before he decided he announced it. He told me what he was gonna do, and I told him. So,
Was it nice to have somebody that sort of was in the same position as you to talk about that kind of stuff with?
oh, definitely. Somebody's going through the same thing I'm going through. It helps me actually too, and just me and him just both butt heads and really just combine our thoughts and just basically share what we had to say.
Was it? Did it make it easier knowing that you guys would have 10 starters returning and its defense could really elevate to something special?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like just the time I've been here, we haven't been to the SEC championship, and that's one thing I want to go to, and just win more games that we can win. So, especially all of us returning except for one starter, that's definitely a big boost for us coming back, and that's what I really thought about when I came back.
Did what happened with Boom last year factor in your decision at all throughout the process, just knowing that you could go early and there are no guarantees of what would happen?
No, not really. I mean, Boone made his decision. You can't knock on Boone for what he decided. We have two different mindsets, but what he did, that's on him, and what I did, that's on me. So can't really think about that, his decision.
Mike, was there a point where you thought you were going to go?
At some point, I was kind of leaning for a little bit, but I really didn't know all the way in my mind if I was going to leave or come back. So it's pretty much just up in the air at some point.
Was hearing from people outside this building, you got to work on this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
How much did that play into your mindset?
I played a big part, talking to GMs and scouts and stuff like that. They told me what I had to do to get better and improve my draft stock. So I feel like that's what I need to take part in this offseason and during the season to get better and improve my draft stock.
Did it surprise you to hear that? Because you've had a pretty good career so far, put up good numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's always room for improvement, but I feel like I did pretty good for the most part of my career, but I can always get better. Like I said, I can improve on a lot of things, so I see what they see.
And how much will in your school help you as far as you as a player and your draft stock next year?
Oh, you said school-wise?
Yeah, just playing another year of college football. How much will that
Oh,
help you?
oh yeah, definitely helped me big time. Another year before I go to the NFL. I feel like my body wasn't all the way ready. But I feel like this off season, I'm really gonna take time in the weight room and get with Coach Ed and just take care of my body and get better and bigger and stronger.
You mentioned graduation and your little clip.
Mm-hmm.
Was that something your parents
Oh,
were
yeah.
pushing or trying to get you to?
Yeah, they was a big part in that. My parents definitely wanted me to graduate. They told me to graduate, try to graduate last year really, and they wanted me to get my degree more than anything. So I really I see where they're coming from, and I really want to get my degree too. So that's one of the reasons why I came back also.
With so many veterans now, what's the key for the secondary to kind of put some of those struggles this year behind you guys?
I feel like just just lead the team and you know just do our part really, because I feel like as a secondary, you know, we're the last line of defense. So if we do our part and you know the other front seven, they'll take part and get right as far as what we could do. So I feel like we just got to do our part and everything will fall in place.
There were a lot of redshirt guys in the secondary that are coming back out or coming up this year. Were there any of those guys that you think can help out at safety?
Oh, definitely. You know, just young guys that didn't play. Like Jordan Griffin he got some minutes. He got some play time, but I feel like he could jump in there and you know, like Yusuf and Tyrell and all those guys can jump in at safety and help the other guys out. So.
How much do you think it benefits them having older guys to be able to, you know, look up to, ask questions, stuff like that?
That plays a big part. You know, when I was a freshman, I looked up to some of the older guys. They helped me around when I didn't know a lot of things. So I feel like having, you know, 4 senior starters right now in the secondary plays a big part. And you know, the younger guys can look up to us and just feel for the game and just come to us and ask any questions. So I feel like that plays a big part.
What kind of goals do you have set for your final year?
Team-wise, I feel like we, you know, a bigger stage, you know, national championship, SEC championship. You know, you can't shoot for the low, and if you shoot for low, you know, you're not gonna achieve for the greatest. So I feel like shoot for championships and just trying to get the defense right. As far as the defense-wise, trying to get the defense right and play all together. And for me, I just want to lead the team more vocally, because I try to lead more example, but I try to lead more vocally, and just play my part and lead the team and be more of a leader in this year.
Speaking of championships, what was it like in terms of motivation for you guys to watch 2 SEC teams play for national title?
Oh, that's big. You know, both SEC teams playing for the championship. That's big. You know, just it kind of just wants us to be more hungry. And you know, we played against Georgia. You know, last year came down to the wire against them. So you know, and Bama, you know, they pretty good team. Both teams pretty good team. I feel like we can compete with any team. So it just makes us hungrier.
That last play, safety made a bit of a mistake. Did your heart go out to him?
Yeah, you know, Dominic Sanders, I've been looking at him throughout his career. He had a pretty good career. And, you know, a lot of people say you got to get off the hash and cover 2 as a safety. You know, the corner got to reroute, got to get funnel and reroute, and safety got to get off the hash and get over top. But I really don't know what he was thinking, but, you know. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.